Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I have set myself the challenge to review the Richard and Judy Book Club 2017 Autumn Picks, or as many of them as I can. And in today's video I am going to review Victoria Hislop's, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, Clarke Postales from Greece. Almost definitely said that wrong. I have never read any of Victoria Hislop's books before. I had assumed that they were women's commercial fiction, and I think that's probably a fair description for them. This is a beautiful and multi-layered, in a literal sense, story, and I will read you the back of the book to start. Week after week, the postcards arrive, addressed to someone Ellie does not know, each signed with an initial A. These alluring Clarke Postales of Greece brighten her life and cast a spell on her. She decides she must see this country for herself. On the morning Ellie leaves for Athens, a notebook arrives. Its pages tell the story of a man's odyssey through Greece. Moving, surprising, and sometimes dark. A's tale unfolds with the discovery not only of a culture, but also of a desire to live life to the full once more. So when I was talking about this book being multi-layered, that's because you have Ellie's story, first of all, who is the girl who is the main protagonist in the book, or one of the main protagonists in the book, and she works in a dead-end job in London and doesn't really like her life, and it hasn't gone the way that she wanted it to, when she starts receiving these postcards from an unknown person addressed to somebody else who doesn't live in her flat, and as far as she's aware, hasn't lived in her flat. The postcards are from the character A, and you get the character A's notebook, which is a journal of his interaction with the person he sent the postcards to, and how the person he sent the postcards to did not arrive in Greece when they were supposed to meet him, and how he deals with that and where he went travelling afterwards. But as part of that journal, he recounts the stories of people, or the stories that are told to him by people that he meets throughout Greece. So it is kind of a Russian doll effect of stories in this book. It's quite clever in the sense that what you're getting is almost a short story collection with not one, but two other overriding stories and narratives wrapped around it. It's beautifully done. All of the voices are distinctive, all of the characters are distinctive and brought to life, and I assume, though I have no way of knowing, that Victoria Hislop has spent time in Greece researching this. Some of the stories are recognisable in the sense that they link to Greek mythology, or I've heard variations of them before, but they've all been told in wonderful, rich and fresh ways that brings them to life. You end up forming very strong bonds with the individual people in the stories, but also the unknown person who writes the notebook, and Ellie. And very cleverly throughout the book you're looped back into those overriding narratives. I think it's an astounding piece of work, actually, and I kept thinking that all of the time that I've been in creative writing classes or in publishing meetings where I've been told that collections of short stories don't work, it's because nobody has done it quite as well as how Victoria Hislop has done it in this book. I really enjoyed it. It made me want to go to Greece, it made me want to live abroad, and it made me want to write abroad, and I actually now am going to France tomorrow because yeah, it was that strong a compulsion having read the book. It's a great holiday read, I would say, and I don't mean that in a kind of reductive sense. I mean it in the sense that to be somewhere else and to be soaking up the kind of the vibe of what goes around you and the different dynamics and the different socio-economic and political elements of another culture would really, it's what the book's about, so it would be nice to do that with that backdrop. Let me know if you've read I'm going to say it backwards again. Let me know if you've read Clarke Postales by Victoria Hislop and what you thought of it. If you read it abroad as well, because I kind of feel that I should have done that. And if you've read any of the other books on the Richard and Judy Autumn 2017 list, do give this video a thumbs up, and do please subscribe if you'd like to hear more of my reviews, and I will see you soon. Bye!